Hey, look, they already talking. It's
That's a
crazy
good
in
one.
here.
That's actually
Already,
a good one.
already,
That's all I know.
they've
Mm,
already
Had it
in.
400 days,
mm.
Oh
but
my gracious!
I ain't been a
Is
part of that 400 days.
is Murr in the match?
No, just me.
So how you gonna do that? How you gonna win? You do
Well,
tag matches.
yeah, I
You
do
win.
tag.
You win tag matches. This ain't no tag match. So how you gonna win? You tell
It
me.
don't
I'm gonna
gotta
tell
be
you.
a tag. See, here's
Nah,
the
but
thing.
I want to know. I want to know.
You ran your mouth,
I
right?
did.
You ran your
Yeah,
mouth,
I do it a lot.
and now
Hmm.
I'm in the ladder match.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
You ever been in a ladder? You ever been in a ladder match?
No, this gonna be my first one, and that's okay.
Oh, it's
That's
my
okay.
third. That's
I
crazy.
got some plans.
This my
I
third.
got. It
It's my
doesn't matter.
third. You know what I
It
did in
doesn't.
the other two?
What?
I won them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
That's
100%.
good for
Yeah,
you.
they're on
Again, like
YouTube.
I said,
They're on
I
YouTube.
wasn't
You
in
know,
the first
people.
one. I
Yeah,
wasn't in the second one.
I
I'm
know,
in
right?
this one.
Mm.
You understand? So
Oh,
I tell you, that championship's coming home with me. It's coming home with me.
how is this
And
supposed? I want to ask you an actual question, right?
okay.
So you don't think Murr gonna be upset with you?
Murr told me to knock you out.
That's what he
He
told
told
you.
me. He told me
Okay.
that you inside the eye of the storm. You put yourself there.
Oh.
When you in the
I
eye of
don't
the
know,
storm,
man. Like
they ain't no get.
I don't know, man. Like we done seen that so much. You know, wrestling is an old sport. You know, like typically when a good tag team decides to like do non-tag team stuff, somebody get upset. You know, and I would hate that for y'all because I like y'all together. You know, y'all gear match. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all actually sell tickets, unlike a lot of people at our show. So I respect you for that. I really do. But like I would hate to see Silent Storm break up. So like, you sure you want to focus too much on like non-Silent Storm business? Because this is Mike Thunder business. And like, look at what you got yourself into. You got to deal with 5 other people in a ladder match. Like, so ladder matches like that kind of stuff takes time off your career. Time off your career that you taken away from Murr too. This affects Murr, and he doesn't even have the ability to do something about it. You sound kind of selfish to me, big dog. Like I mean, I know I'm a terrible person, but I mean, that sounds awful. Like, what kind of man? You know what I'm saying? What kind of man? I don't know, man. But I mean, that's just me, But I mean, at least you made the interview. We got other people in this match, and they didn't even had a courtesy to promote any of this. So I give you your props where it's deserved. You show up, you sell tickets, you do good tag team matches. And your names sound good. A lot of guys in this wrestling thing, they pick terrible names. Like their parents, they decide to do this ugly activity where they create a child, and then they decide, I'm gonna name my kid some ridiculously bad name. And then that kid decides, I'm gonna be a wrestler. And then they pick another name, and then that name is as bad as the name that their dumbass parents gave them. You at least chose something like catchy, Mike Thunder. That's cool. Like you could think of all kinds of little things to put on top of it. And then you tagged up with Murr, and then y'all got Silent Storm. It's a play on words. That's cool, It's just the part about you decided to do anything outside of tag team wrestling I just don't understand. Like, I just don't.
Again,
Y'all could be so great.
I had no intention of being in this match. I had no intention of even coming at you for the Chocolate City Champ. But again, like I said before, you ran your mouth.
You don't think
your ass got a cat.
You don't think you was rude when you interrupted me during my coronation? That had nothing to do with you.
Taking shots at me in front of my family, huh?
You don't think your family should not try to insert you in every single match? Maybe have that conversation with your family in advance, like, hey, mom, pop, whoever.
Hey, listen, this is the wrestling business. If you can't handle it.
Hey, man, I've been handling it for 5 years, and in 5 years, I keep rising. So I've been doing just fine. Right.
Again, in 5 years, this is your first time facing me.
I know,
I don't know how many times I gotta say
it, I'm so happy for you. Like, look at you. You're in an interview with Fam and Black Wrestling Podcast. You're here now. Like, you had to set up your phone. Like, what's that? What's that, a 12? You set up your phone. You came in on the interview. You're next to the logo. Look at you, man. You got your change. Your hair look good. I do like your hair. All the other parts were sarcasm, but I do like your hair. Your hair look good. You look young. You look handsome. You look black. You look like one of 5 people that's gonna lose to me in the ladder match this Sunday. But hey, at least your hair is done before Sunday. You know, I like that. You know, you got your hair done early. That means you're gonna feel good. You're gonna look good. That means you're gonna perform good. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. You know how ladders work?
I'm gonna keep letting you believe
okay.
Whatever you want to believe.
Okay.
But I know,
is
that on Sunday, I'm going to beat a lot of you, and I'm going to.
Ooh. I believe that you believe that. You got that thing in your eyes. It's that sick conviction. Yeah. You. I could tell you really believe that nonsense that came out your mouth just now. Wow. What's your regimen going into this? Have you done anything specific? Ladder matches are, oof. You done anything special? Or you don't want to share your secrets? I know. I know the game. Floyd Mayweather never showed his sparring tape until after he retired. I get it. Undefeated mindset, hard work, dedication. I like it, bro. I like it. Your beard connects and everything. Look at you. I like that.
Hey man, welcome to Talk Heavy with fam and the BR powered by BRP. Got 2 illustrious guests in here. As you can see, things are already going down. They were already going down.
My fine ass wife just walked by me, man. My fault, Mike. You know how it is, Mike. Like when you succeed, a lot of good things happen around you in your personal life. You know anything about that? Huh?
More than you realize.
Huh?
More than you realize. And then
no, I believe you. You got a supportive family.
On
you have a supportive family that show up to all your shows. I believe you. I really do believe you. Beautiful family, black. My favorite kind of family. The one I'm raising. You get it. You know how it is. Come on, brother. So you're gonna do something similar like that when you're like under the ladder. When I'm up there, you're gonna be kind of like, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm excited for you. You're not in the pre-show. You're after intermission. God, you work so hard. I'm so proud of you. Like honestly, like don't let nobody else tell you otherwise. I'm so proud of you. Okay, you made it, Mike Thunder.
So you guys have a match coming up on Sunday at Fight.
All right.
So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Thriller.
Mike, why you ain't on the poster, bro?
Wait.
Put the poster back.
Wait. Nope, that's the wrong one.
Mike, hey, Mike, man, say something. They put Saul on the poster twice. He down there getting kicked in one corner, and then he over there lifting up somebody in the other corner. They put him on it twice. He didn't even have the courtesy to come to this interview, and they didn't put you on the poster once. You sell more tickets than Saul. You should say something.
Hey, man, we got it's going down, right? It's going down. The Chocolate City Climb. Now,
yes.
The one thing that is always the biggest deal to me in these kind of matches is the fact that we got brother Andino, brother Mike Thunder. Welcome. The one thing about these matches that always strikes me is that with all these folks in this match is that you don't have to lose this match, Andino, to lose this match. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, brother Mike, you don't have to beat Andino to win this match. I guess this is for both of you gentlemen. What mind state does it take you to understand it? Like you're known for different formats. You know what I mean? You usually normally, Andino, you control your own destiny. Mike, you're used to working in a situation where it's you and your teammate focusing on one goal. You are, you know what I mean? 6 men in a 1-man leave. How do you gentlemen plan to approach this with a positive mindset? What are you gonna do in that situation, man? How do you come out there? Let's start with Mike. Actually, Mike, how do you go into a situation where it is foreign territory for the most part?
I'm gonna give you respect, Mike. I'm gonna mute my microphone. I'm not gonna say a word. I'm not gonna say a word.
So how do you go into this Go ahead, Mike.
I think it's just how I go into every other situation. Whether I got a partner beside me or if I'm by myself, mostly it's a partner beside me. But if I go into it with the mindset as I'm going to win, I'm going to whip Andino's ass, that's what it is. And I mean, yeah, there's other people in the match, but my main focus is Andino because he was the main one running his mouth. His boys cheated the last time when they got a victory over us. It is what it is. So I'm going to go into it with the number one. Again, I want to whip Andino's ass. Secondly, I want to take his championship just as a bonus. And that's all it is to him.
Put it right there real quick.
So, brother Andino, like I was saying, man, you don't have to lose this championship to lose this championship. How do you stop that?
I mean, so I don't want to give out too much, but I will say this, right? Let's break down everyone in the match. Can you do me a favor? Can you put the graphic up of our match real quick? All right, so let's start from my right, your left, okay? You got Kristian Robinson. He's an idiot and a pothead. He's going to focus more on getting the gifable moments. And you know, he hangs out with Young, Dumb, and Broke, so that tells you everything by itself. We're gonna skip Mike because he actually had the decency to show up. Jordan, there's a secret about Jordan that I will not reveal that I absolutely will take advantage of involving this ladder match. You got me. Actually done this and won this. You got Saul, who's a brain dead idiot and thought he could be successful without me, and now he's the seventh man on the Goons, and just good, God forbid he knows how to do anything besides 2+2. You got DK Vandu, whom I'm literally the reason anyone even knows his name. Before me, he was attempting to be successful in Virginia of all godforsaken places. That just lets you know he makes terrible wrestling decisions. The guy wrestles without knee pads. So, and then now you got Mike. Mike is a certified tag team wrestler. People think I say that to knock him. I say that to say that, like, just like in sports where there's weight classes, there's divisions. I'm not going to be the world's greatest cruiserweight anytime soon, right? And, there's just, we got to call a spade sometimes. And I've done my homework. Only 3 guys in this match have been in ladder matches, and there's only one of them that has a winning record in ladder matches. Take a hot guess who that is. Me. So it just goes to show you how good I am at my job, because you need 5 people to create parity on whether or not I'm actually going to lose this championship. Because Lord knows if it was me and Mike one-on-one, we're not going to sell tickets, because who's going to show up to something they know the end results to? But luckily for Mike, that's not the case. And also, I mean, all I got to do is ask Keys what it's like to beat Mike. I mean, let's call it, I got to call up my boy. I call him a boy. Hey, I got Mike Thunder on Sunday. Send me some film. And, I'm going to see Keys beat him at Fight at the last show. I'm going to see Keys beat him for some tag team titles that him and Murray used to, so it's like, I've got the keys to beat Mike. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, let's call a spade a spade. Oh man, it's gonna be another day in the office. I'm gonna do that thing that people do on ladders, climb them, intelligently. Whether it's a 2-sided ladder or 1-sided ladder, there's a difference. I know the difference. I'm going to do what I always do, except this time it won't be metaphoric. I'm going to rise. I'm going to elevate myself.
Folks, we got another competitor hopping in the fray.
At 14 minutes and 40 seconds. My bad, y'all.
Look at this. Look at this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm here doing some extracurricular activities,
We just finished talking about that.
You just finished talking about that. What were you saying about me?
Not me personally. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of this. This is fair and balanced. I don't know. No, I can't use that term, can I?
Okay.
This is
Turn the thing sideways.
Sideways.
Turn the
There
Jesus.
you go.
Whoa! You guys just showed me something, man. Why you shake your head at me like right now, Andino? What's up? What's up, bro? What up, dude? This is my friend Mike. What's up?
Yo,
What's going on,
It's
Mike?
good.
What's up, Wrestle Gang?
So we've been talking about the Chocolate City Climb.
Oh my God.
Shout out to me for getting that right. We were talking about the Chocolate City Climb, and we were just talking about the fact that, man, you don't have to lose this on your own to win this. Someone can just be first up the ladder. And
I don't have the wait, hold up. I'm plugging my charger in so I don't, look dumb. And why did you make that face? So I don't look dumb and get the interview canceled and stuff.
The interview is 16 minutes in.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys feel me? Oh shit! What did I do? All right.
Oh my God.
So you said I didn't have the what to win this ladder match, dude?
So but basically, someone can win without affecting you directly. If you just have to. If someone can beat you up the ladder, they can win the match without actually beating you up. How do you defend something like that, man? And how do you go into a match with that mind state? What's your game plan on Sunday?
Honestly, like I saw the people that are in that match with me, like Andino's there, he's a champion. Like, what's up? I remember like 4 years ago, there was a time when Andino was in the ring with me and I pinned him. And not that has anything to do with it now, because look at where he is now and look at where I'm at. He's the Chocolate City champ, and I'm not. All right. I already know when it comes to doing the thing and getting shit done that I can get it done. And you ask me, what do I think about such and such being able to not fucking pin me or do whatever to me to win? Like, I don't give a shit, because it's like, I don't think like that. I didn't get to where I am now thinking like that. And some people operate differently. I'm sorry, my thoughts are a little flustered. I was having a good time before this, and now I'm having an even better time. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Keep it a stack. I don't think about that too much. I know I sounded stupid like 30 seconds ago, but anytime that I go into a match, I always feel like that I am the superior performer. So it's going to be the same thing. I've been in 3 ladder matches before. My type of style that I do in the ring fits well for the environment. And I think that is something that everyone in this match knows when it comes to the high risk and climbing and doing all that shit, being extreme, being that guy. That's me. That's all me. So, yeah.
That is the thing, man. Oh, this ladder matches are a violent thing. I don't know what the blood rules are locally, but is there any thought given to that day after? Like, what is the day you said, Dino? You said you've been in a ladder match. What's that next day after a ladder match like?
It's gonna be my third one. The next day, ice, heat, and elevation. I don't know about everybody else, but I don't got the youngest bones anymore. So my next day is gonna involve ice, heat, elevation, and land on breasts. So yes, ice, heat, elevation, my championship, and some breasts. That's gonna be my Monday.
Kristian, what about you?
It's like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you see what I'm doing right now? Like, I'm setting up a board right now. I skate like every. Well, he's setting up the board right now. I skate like damn near not every day. I wish I could, but I skate so much and my past, like I've taken a lot of damage. So falling off a ladder ain't nothing to me. I'm not waking up the next. I mean, of course, I'm waking up the next day, sure, but I'm not waking up with anything unfamiliar that I'm going to wake up with in any other week. If I lift up my sleeves right now, or I got scabs, everything. So, and I know that's only for now. Like that doesn't last forever, and I'm lucky for right now. And Andino says he's feeling it, and it is somewhat. Oh, my bad. It is somewhat from, of course, age, but he is a Chocolate City champ, so it's like the stuff that he's also doing. It's like it's no joke, regardless if it's of a ladder match or anything. So, I know I just said I don't wake up but like knock on wood. Hopefully accidents can happen. And like there are people in that match, I know the fans like me, but some of the people in that match they don't like me. I don't know what it is, but
Is that your attempt at giving me a compliment?
Yeah, you're dope, man. I just want to let you know, even though I don't like you at all, Andino, because every time I show up to a show, you're always making fun of me, calling me stupid, saying like Ed from Good Burger, making fun of my vocabulary. Yeah. The people don't know about the real Andino, all right? He's a bully on the low. All right, but I play it cool.
I've never been accused of being a bully in my life. I'm an outstanding citizen.
For moments like
I'm
these,
kind
man.
to everyone. Mike, tell him how nice I am. He's a liar.
Bro, you see the
man.
Look, everybody hates Chris. You see, this is my life. I'm a nice
man.
guy. I represent Chocolate City. I represent Fight. And look at how they treat me. We was here for like 16 minutes. We was here for 16 minutes. I said nothing but nice things about Mike. And as soon as Chris get in, he want to act different. You ain't hear everything you ain't hear everything Mike said about you when you wasn't in here, Chris.
What did Mike say about me?
See, I don't know if you want to throw it at me. He said he got better locks than you. He said you can't even grow a mustache. He said he can't take you seriously. He said everything under the sun. It's right there. It was recorded. Fam saw it.
I don't put
He said
that's funny.
I mean, first of all, the biggest insult is the fact that he said he's going to win. That means he's going to beat you too. So I mean,
are you talking about Mike? What's his name?
Oh, look, you heard that, Mike? Can't even say your name right.
Don't worry about what my name is. You're gonna find out on Sunday.
I've never heard of him.
Keep it like that.
Heard of
Mike,
me, though.
Mike, I heard of you.
Evidently heard of me.
Mike, I heard of you.
You're gonna find out.
Don't let him talk. Don't let him talk to you like that.
You're gonna find out.
Well,
I don't know. You might forget.
Wait. Yo, where's Mike? Put him on the cam. He's scared?
His eyes don't even work. He gonna disrespect you. See, he called you John Cena. Your name Mike Thunder. Don't ever go like that, Mike.
He called you John Cena.
Look, he can't even formulate his ears and his words at the same time. Don't let
I
disrespect you.
I don't even know why I'm even about it. It's not even.
Let that man disrespect you. Look, he putting his chin on the microphone.
It's no point.
He ain't even taller than you like that to be putting his chin on you like that, Mike.
You're gonna find out. You're gonna. That's what.
See this jawline?
He came over here. He came on here late.
Exactly.
You see this jawline?
Put himself into the eye of the storm just like you, Andy. And you're going to find out on Sunday. It's okay. You don't need to know who I am. On Sunday, you will find out. Simple as that.
You know what's crazy about all this, fam? Just like this interview, like there's a good chance everyone might not even make it to the match. Cars subject to change. We can't depend on Chris to make it on time.
I'm me, bro.
Look,
I might be I know the narrative on me is that I'm a burnout, and I'm carefree, whatever. Yeah, I am carefree, but I get to my shows on time, and I take everything as serious as I feel, and for the most of 5-6 years, there have been times where my head hasn't been on straight, or I haven't been thinking in the best of light. But even though I'm still out here having fun, we're still having 2 Colt 45s and 2 zigzags,
Mike said your head ain't even gonna stay on your shoulders when he's done with you.
Wait. Hold.
What did Mike say?
Hey, do me a favor. Wait, you have to stop drinking Colt 45. You immediately like if you have Colt 45 in your house right now, throw it. I'll bring you some beer to the show. Listen, you gotta stop drinking that.
Smells like beer. Okay.
Look.
Sorry, no,
I
I'm
mean,
kidding.
Chris.
No,
You're. You know what, Chris? You are very young, and like I don't even mean that as an insult. So like your poor choice of beverage, you'll grow up eventually. So I'm not even gonna get
I'm
into
throwing
that
it
part.
back. I was doing Henny and
Don't
Hypnota
ever
like 2
look me
days
in my
ago.
eyes and say I'll throw it back.
I was on
Listen,
some Henny and
just,
Hypnota Hurricane Smash.
that
Hurricane Hulk
is.
Jones 2
Listen,
days ago.
I
thought I was ready.
and then I grew up. I know I was there too, and then I grew up. It's okay. That part redundant. You know, you'll grow up and you'll start drinking adult beverages like me, Mike, and Fam do. But
What are you
that's
guys
not
drinking?
fair, huh?
What are you guys drinking?
Oh, I don't drink no more. There's a child in my house. I'm
Okay.
responsible.
Okay.
But once upon a time, I
I'm
made
gonna take that
decisions.
personal, Andino.
Oh, all right, that's crazy.
Mine's still like an infant.
I'm sorry to interrupt this. I just realized Mike Thunder is in the chat right now.
Wow,
This dude
Mike,
at the top.
Mike,
That's
Mike,
crazy.
Mike,
Yo.
Mike,
Yo.
Mike,
Right at it,
Mike, me personally,
all right. Yo,
me
Mike,
personally,
what's up, yo?
I'll put him through
What's
5
up, bro?
ladders.
I'm looking right at you now.
All right, Christian's on this podcast.
I'm on a podcast. Yo, hold up. Look, yo, Jared, you're on a wrestling podcast right now. You're talking to the internet world.
Look at this.
Amazing.
What?
It's going down.
It's going down, bro. Yo,
Oh
tell
my
him who the
God.
real skater boy this is, yo. We're entertaining right now. It's
Wow.
my boy Jared, yo. He
Jared.
pulled up. He said, "What's with his Zal at?" I said, "I don't know."
So
I said, "I don't know," because I really don't
This
know.
is happening.
In case you were thinking I knew, but
I'm not aware. I am not
anyway.
aware. Brother Mike Thunder. What do you do in prep for a match like this, especially when it's kind of new to you? What do you do? Are you watching old ladder matches? Are you talking to some folks that have been in them to kind of get some tips? What are you doing?
All of that actually. I talked to a couple of people that have been in ladder matches. I've definitely been watching a lot of matches. Just kind of getting some ideas and things that I can, and other guys. It's just been a lot of like, I'm gonna just get out there and do it. Like that's really what it is. Like you can't. There's no real way to prepare. You just got to get in there and get it done. You know what I'm saying? The objective is clear: climb the ladder, get the championship. My objective is whoop some ass and get the championship. So it's the same thing. It's the same way I go into every other match. I'm gonna go into this one, my head up, with every intention to win. And that's what it's gonna be. Simple as that.
Okay. I see my man Kristian over there keeping a hardcore in the background. What is I guess what is the kind of the same question there, Kristian? What is your prep for this? How do you go into this? You know what I mean? Are you watching matches, getting tips? I know you've been in them before. How do you prep for this thing? Pause.
I'm definitely watching matches to prep for it. I think the best way to prep for any kind of match that's secondary, that's crazy. That is fucking any match that is a match that is not it's not pinfall, it's not submission. You have to use your creativity and your finesse to be able to come out on top, and like I know for me, like, I'm a big Jeff Hardy fan. I'm a big Rob Van Dam fan. And like I look back at their matches and like to see what they did even in those matches. Like for me, you have to be no fear and you have to be super willing to put your body on the line. As dumb as that is, and I know, I don't sound the smartest right now, but my strategy, man, is see myself in the mirror and like I'm looking like, yo, I'm about to be the Chocolate City champ. Like I see that John, I'm like, see my brown shirt right now? Come on, bro. Chocolate City champ. And then my boys picking up my board that we just put together.
Oh, it's on, dude.
It's on.
We're about to be so tight.
So
All
tell
right.
me about really quick.
But that's how
And
I'm
this is
prepping. And I'm skating too. Like
and this is for everybody. Kind of tell me about the environment of like, because some of these folks that are going to watch haven't been to a fight event. Talk about the environment of a fight event, and then tell me the part I don't know is what is fight like for you guys, for the workers, for the wrestlers. What is it like for you, and why do you guys keep coming back to it?
For me, if I'm gonna say that Fight's honestly one of the better promotions out
Go ahead,
my
Mike.
audio's fucked up.
there. All right, cool. Fight's one of the better promotions I do. I love John. He's always looked out for me. Actually, the reason one of the first matches I've ever had with John, like, got kind of myself through that myself. Because of that, I'll always be appreciative. So whenever he needs me, whenever he wants me there, I'm there for him.
I don't think Chris's audio is working, so I'll just go ahead and take it over.
Yo, can you guys hear me? You can go, but at first my shit was.
You
But you can go.
might just have to leave and come back, or leave and never come back. Either one works for me. We can do a history lesson, and you'll see that everything involving fight has involved Andino in one way, capacity, or another. Before fight was even a thing, and it was just a tournament for the Pan African World Diaspora Wrestling Championship. The first wild card introduced was me. It didn't go my way. It went with Brain Dead down there putting a knee in my face, and I'll never forget it. It's also the last time I lost. It was many years ago. So there's that. But ever since, I've made a decision to just help elevate not just myself, but fight, because the original message for fight was supposed to be for the people in wrestling that don't get the same opportunities as our inside of the palm counterparts. There was a strong calling for more variety in wrestling at the time. There was people claiming that there are no more stories in independent wrestling, and I'll give them their respect in that regard. When there's guys like Kristian Robinson, Mike Thunder, myself, and others traveling around, really doing the thing, being authentic, not being a copy and paste wrestler on television. Because there's a lot of indie wrestlers. We talked about this in my last interview with you, fam. You know what these do? You know what these white boys do? They just buy their best pair of Alex Shelley tights. They go out there and they do their best impersonation of a 2003 X Division match, and everybody and their mother in the Northeast swears that they're the best wrestlers in the world, and it's the same thing again and again and again and again and again. And then here we are in the Mid-Atlantic cooking with grease, but because we don't have the backings of, plain first name white guy with neck beard, we just have to act like we're not one of the best group of people. I've said it before, I'll keep saying it. I still do, but I don't need to travel all over the independents to know that I'm one of the best, because since I'm the Chocolate City champion, that means that I'm the champion of the best place, because the best wrestlers come from, are from, or make their way to the Mid-Atlantic. And if I'm the man in the center of that, I mean, you know, we know what 1 + 1 is, so let's make it 2. So like I said, as long as I'm the home team, we gonna keep rising. You see, everybody keeps wanting to come out here. They call their friends, their family, their cousins, their uncles, their mothers, their brothers. Every single show, I get at least 2 people telling me I've never been to a wrestling show and I had so much fun. I'll be back next time. A minimum of at least 2 people. So we're doing something right, you know, and, you know, we're doing it without a label. So.
All out of the trunk like Master P. Christian,
Hey.
tell me about Fight, man, and tell me, you know, what keeps you coming back to it.
It is literally a place to where, like, you know, in a real sense, right? And I know we're like in this interview joking around and, you know, hyping up this match, right? But like, it's a place where, you know, and the environment is not gonna be like, oh, like, fucking this person isn't like on this level, I can't interact with him, or this person, because like, and you know, was kind of touching on it, you know, like, this business is sometimes it's not for people like us, you know, and to be in a locker room, which is very, very rare, to where everything is tailor focused to you and to help you succeed and to help you see your vision and to platform everything you're trying to do. Hold up. Everything you're trying to do is message that Andino was getting on. There's only one place right now that's doing that, you know. There's only one place that is literally all around, you know. Like, because a lot of companies is what, you know, they want the inclusivity and all this stuff, but they're not inclusive. You
Now
know,
you know what
the
you know what they'll do. You know what they'll do.
rooms
Whoever's
on.
the cool
Yeah.
popping 6 black guys at the time, they'll just put them. They'll pick 2 out of those and put them on the poster. Look, you know, them affirmative action bookings. You've seen them. You know, we all seen them.
You know,
We all seen
I'm
them.
on some of them posters. I can't even lie. But you know, it's yeah.
I mean, it's really why, and to be honest, and just to kind of add, it's really why I do these, because it's already a point where we see everybody reaching out to that wrestler, you know, the white guys, and being in an area where I get to drive. I don't have to fly. I don't have to book anything. I don't have to take a train. I can just drive to an event, and a great deal of the wrestlers in the card have the same skin tone and understand the same jokes and listen to the same music, and culturally I can relate to it. It just allows a certain level of comfort, man, and I love kind of being around that, you know, environment every time I get the chance. Now, also talk about that part. Like, talk about what it is to come in and you hear folks coming to the ring, the 50 Cent records, and you know what I'm saying? We waiting on that go-go version. It's gonna happen one day. But talk about that part of it, like the cultural part of it that we all recognize. Mike, what's the blackest thing that you've seen at a fight event?
Easily, I can't remember which show it was, but it was the intermission.
Second show.
Basically,
I
it
know
was the second show. Intermission. I wasn't wrestling at the time. Actually, I was ringing, but intermission. Just go, just everybody turning up the whole intermission. That's really what was just like, oh, this is the place to be. I was like, oh, this is it. I don't want to go nowhere. If intermission ain't like this, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? So that was, yeah, for me, that had to have been like the blackest moment of all time.
Do you know what happens at fight events on a regular basis that makes it feel like home to you that doesn't happen inside the ring?
The most home feeling. Honestly, for me, it's the fact that the expectations set aren't like expectations that don't make sense. Like if you know your mom is making a meal, you know it's gonna bang. You know, you're never expecting your mom to underseason something. You know what I'm saying? I've been at so many shows where a guy who fell into some money and is friends with the right people will come to me and tell me what he wants or expects of me. Uh, and it feels like he doesn't even realize whom he's looking at when he asks that. And I can't tell you how many times I've gone to a show and I'm one of only two black guys, and someone made the intelligent decision to say, "Oh, let's just put them one-on-one," right? So it's nice to be at a place where most of the time the people in charge, Mike will tell you, Chris will tell you, when we get told what they expect from us, a lot of times it's just, yo, go cook. And you know, if you hoop, if you ball, if you do anything black enough, you know exactly what that means. So the blackest thing is that I get told go cook every time I step out there.
That's dope, Chris. What's the thing for you that just the most different at these events?
I'm just gonna start with saying this. I'm being badgered to leave now because I am holding my friends up too. So I gotta leave on this. But so what is the question? You said what's the blackest thing that's ever happened there?
Just like what's the most different? What's different about fight that you don't get anywhere else for you?
I kind of touched on it earlier, but the energy in the locker room, where just like, you know, Mike said it, you know, during intermission, sometimes they'll play something where it's like, you know, I don't know if it was the first, I think it might have been the crowning of the champion tournament, but I remember the Cupid Shuffle was playing at one
Second
point.
show.
Was it that?
It was the
It's
second
like,
show.
yeah, I remember, and like anyone who knows me knows I love that song, but you know, sometimes the crowd you're with, you routing. All right, peace, yo. Make that money. But no one loves like these guys. You know what I'm saying? You don't like the Cupid Shuffle. Like I like the Cupid Shuffle. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know he ain't even know. Like, you know, he's
Oh boy,
he's a little slow, but like when literally everyone was like to the left, and I'm just like, you know, and my boy DK, RIP DK.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
Same deal. Just getting to experience. It's like our first times really being in like a cool. That was in 2019. That was like one of my first times being in a cool environment, like in wrestling. And like I said, this shit, we love it. And like most of the times when we pull up to these shows, it is stressful and it is like, you know, to get stomach aches and, you know, you want to cry and like, you know, it's a roller coaster. So, but when you get to be around that, where there's just no pressure and you just get to, you know, just have fun. Like, you know, that's literally what my whole spirit is just going out there and just having fun. But in this business, it can kind of bite you in the ass. Even if you are working hard and people think you're like that, they're going to be like, you're not working hard, you know. But, all right, well, I'm going to peace out, you know.
All right, brother. I appreciate you, man. Hey, man.
Thanks.
Sunday. We got this coming up. You know what I'm saying, gentlemen? Tell the folks what they're going to get. They know they're going to get an amazing ladder match. It's going to be violent, and also each one of these gentlemen have also promised that if they are gonna come my way. I will be in the front row. That they're gonna give me the hootie hoo, so I get out the way. Please, I appreciate you. Anyway, why should these folks come out, man? Talk to folks in the building. Tell them what they got. You know what can they see? What they're going, what they should expect, man. I mean, and I will say the Crown Royal is cheap, and they have it every time I go.
Go ahead, Chris. Since you gotta go.
I mean,
Okay, well, I'm gonna go first because I do gotta go. Like, not even just for me, but everyone in this chat, everyone in here, we're in this ladder match for a reason, and you know, there's 6 of us in there, right? You're looking at 6 of the most unique, hardworking, independent wrestlers in the scene right now. So, like, and we're all completely different people. I said earlier, my style is tailor-made for this match. You know, Jordan Blade could end up ankle locking the belt and winning. You just get on top, just put it in an ankle lock, the belt snatched. So, you know, who really knows? Honestly, all you can expect is some of the best. That's not even a question. But some of the best wrestling I've seen ever. But K-Rob out, real skater boy. This shit, psychedelic psychonaut. These 2 ain't ready to trip balls. They know that. How do
Hit the red button. Mike, it's gonna be 5 men because I'm just gonna call the cops.
That was a lot. I
This interview could have been over 17 minutes ago.
Wow.
Let's hope he even wakes up the day of. Yeah, I'm gonna get that license plate and I'm just gonna call the police. Because there's no way they're gonna legally be driving to this event. So yeah,
from himself.
Yeah, that.
Man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
back to professional wrestling.
Yeah,
he did have some points. We got a bunch of different people with a bunch of different styles, a bunch of different techniques in the match. I mean, we're probably going to see a lot of things we haven't seen before. You know, that's going to make. But let's not even just talk about our match, right? We got Trish Adora coming back to defend her title.
Let me stop you right there. Trish Adora is not coming back to defend her title. Trish Adora is coming back with the championship that she has held hostage to have a match against someone who got on his knees for a match that he shouldn't even be having.
Okay.
I'm so glad you said that, Mike. Let me get one of my other belts real quick for you. Let me explain something to you. Okay?
Let's
get into the history. Let's get into the history, Mike. Come on, Mike. You and me. We don't even need fam here. It's just you and me, right? This right here. This, as much as people are claiming it's the fake one, the fact of the matter is, it's actually, very unironically, the original created championship. You know this because you were there. It's like you said, you were the announcer once upon a time. We were there when this was the championship because, ironically, it was a misdesign. There's supposed to be color on it. Me, personally, I like the black on the championship. But, so, you've done wrestling. When you're not around to defend your championship for a certain amount of days, what typically happens, Mike?
Typically
it's vacated, right? So when everyone was too chicken shit to step up and take the throne, I was treated a certain way because I decided to do something everyone else was too scared to do. Everyone wants to be friends in wrestling. Oh, but we like Trish. And listen, Trish is a great representative and she's amazing. But this isn't a friends business. If you want to be friends, go be a tag wrestler. You know, if you want to have a buddy, go do tag team wrestling. But at the end of the day, the facts of the matter are what they are. You're not a champion unless you show up and defend your championship. Now, granted, she did a great job in the beginning, but then she stopped doing her job. At any job in the world, when you stop doing it, you get fired. And just like any job, the reason it's easy to fire you is because it's easy to put someone else in place. I'm not saying Trish is replaceable. Let's not mix my words. But what I'm saying is someone has to be brave enough to put their ass on the throne, wear the crown. Luckily, my ass is fat enough to fit there and my head is big enough to put the crown right on top. So, Mike, I'm happy for you because not only are you going to vie for this Chocolate City Championship, you're also in the match with still the true Pan-African World Diaspora Wrestling Champion. And that's the facts. But I will make an announcement while I'm here, and we'll clip this part. I'll make an announcement just for you guys.
Hold on. Well, let me give you the stage, sir.
Oh, absolutely. Right. So I'm going to make an announcement, right? This championship, after, because it's like boxing rules, right? Little fact: did you know that when Jermell Charlo went out there and got his ass beat by Saul Canelo Alvarez, the second the bell rang, one of his championships that made him the undisputed champion had to be vacated because he did not do his job and defend it? This is a real fact. So, based on the same rules, until that bell rings between Suge and Trish, that match does not count until it counts. When I actually see Trish in that world title, then I'll stop bringing this, and I'll let you guys pretend to be world champion again. Because what's going to happen is the same thing. Trish is either going to beat Suge or Suge is going to beat Trish. Darius Carter's there too. He might win, but what's going to happen is what always happens. Whomever wins is going to continue to have their head inflated, and then they're going to disappear again. And y'all are going to look to me. Because what happens every single time when people are scared to make a decision, someone's got to step up. And since y'all feet are too small to make a dent, don't worry, I'll be there. So, enjoy what you call a world title match between a guy who begged, a guy who didn't win, and a person who hasn't been around. But
wow,
I'm sure the match will be good.
Absolutely.
I think they forgot that Eels got the wild card, and then whoever wins is going to lose to O'Shea in February. I mean, good luck to everybody involved. That's going to be great. But hey, that's between them. We got real world champion business for the Chocolate City Championship, the true world title of fight. But that's good for you, Mike. That means you're in a world title match. Congratulations.
Don't
you think the DMV hosts the best talent in the world, including yourself?
I mean, of course.
So then, if you're the champion of the DMV, does that not make you the best in the world? Like, is that not how the math works?
That's how the math works. But
hold that thought right there. So the NBA, it's a national championship, but everyone considers that the world championship, right? You remember that guy who said world champion, right? Because it's not the Olympics, but everyone knows the best NBA team would beat whoever the hell won the gold medal.
Of course.
Because usually the guys that win the gold medal is just a bunch of guys in the NBA. Right? So it's like, I look at it like this. This is an Olympic gold medal, right? Watch this. On the ground. This is an NBA championship. Does that make sense, guys?
Okay.
That makes sense. And as long as I have this, I am the Joker. I am the Greek Freak. I am Kobe Bean Bryant. I am LeBron James. I am every single finals MVP wrapped into one beautiful human being. And Mike, on Sunday, you will see Magic Johnson. It's going to go this way, it's going to go that way, and it's going to be gone, player. You can Larry Bird your ass the hell out my face, because that's what's going to happen to you, pal. You understand me? You and everybody else. Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of Isaiah Thomases. Y'all was good for a little bit. And then y'all got bounced out, and as soon as we figured y'all out, y'all never won again. That's what's going to happen to y'all. Okay?
Mm-hmm. We will see, Dino. We will see you, because you talk it, and you quite frankly, you've walked it. But again, like I said at the beginning of the interview, we're in the eye of the storm now, and there ain't no.
Water doesn't do much in Andino heat, but that sound good. You know, that sound good. I'm excited for you, man. Sell all the merch that you can before the match, you know, because you ain't gonna get the winner's purse. So, I mean, hey, keep your hair done good. Hope you focus in the front row. It's gonna be fun.
So listen, before we get out of here, fellas, tell the folks how they can get at y'all on social media, and any other bars y'all need to get off.
Follow me at Mike Thunderstyle on Instagram and Twitter.
Follow the champion at @studio_Andino on all platforms.
That being said, I am IlFam79, your social media choice, aka the Arn Anderson of podcasting, aka Captain Brew Albano, Brew Diamond Phillips, Sticky the Dragon Steamboat, Pod Champ Pod, God's favorite podcast, Potty Potty Pipe. I'm here to podcast, chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of Dentine Ice. I will see y'all Sunday, and I hope the Crown Royal is cold. Peace.